Hey everybody, welcome to our live chat. So we are doing start to finish makeup. So we're going to start, and by the way, I'm Heather. I'm Director of Education here at Luminess. And guys, these are for you. We do these live chats so you can learn more and more about Luminess, what we have to offer, how to apply it, any questions you may have about the product, anything and everything. It doesn't have to be with what we're talking about at that time. It can be anything. So we are going to go over start to finish. And I got out a few things because I want to mix and match. I mean, we always talk about how we have, it doesn't have to be all airbrush. It does, you can do traditional with airbrush. So I am going to use the peach color corrector to start my coverage, and then I'll move to my foundation, which is the Silk 4-in-1, the Silk Enhanced. Maybe. Where is it? Where is it? No. I might be doing something else. Okay, we'll do this one. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Robin. How are you guys doing? How you doing? And then with the eyeshadows, I'm kind of gonna do a little bit. I don't know. I have something in mind, so I just want to do a wide range. Is basically what I'm telling you. All right, so now I'm getting my airbrush ready. My skin's already prepped. I did that in the 10 o'clock, and so I'm shaking up my peach color corrector. Hello, Nisi. I think I said your name wrong last time. Hey, Dawn. All right, so I'm applying a few drops of the peach color corrector. I like the peach color corrector. If you're familiar with color correctors, it's exactly what it color corrects certain things. So I like the peach one. I think it's the easiest one to apply. Hello, Beth. Yes, I am, Sonia. Thank you. The peach one I feel is the easiest one to apply because it's more flesh toned. We have, there are people that mix it in with their foundation. I do it separate just because I think it's the term I wanted to use was water it down, but it doesn't water it down. I feel like you're just getting a little more coverage and being able to correct it. Hey, Marie, being able to correct it a little bit easier. Hey, Sherry. Now, keep in mind that you're also, Leor, everybody's popping on. I'm like, hello, Catherine. I also just use the color corrector in areas that I need it. So color correcting, the peach one is great for under eye circles, sunspots, things like that. Now, I do have some redness and some broken capillaries, which redness you would want to use the green color corrector. However, I'm not switching. Just keep one and use it to do whatever you need to on that. So I am going to go. I have even a little friend that popped up right here. So I'm going to go under my eyes and start my coverage. Hello, Angela. Oh, peach color corrector. It's great for sunspots. All right. So now I'm just going in, really focusing on those areas. Now, I'm already out of the product, okay? So I did use it to cover. This is a great thing, guys. If you run out, add more. But always start with less and add more. What you'll find is you'll start using less and less and less because you'll get the hang of it. The more you have this in your hand, the more you're going to learn and how to use it. Hey, Patricia. Boost It. Boost It is a skin enhancer. If it helps your sunspots, then yeah, go for it. I don't know. It just depends on how dark they are or how much you need to cover. If they're pretty light, then Boost It should work. Boost It is something that I would mix in with my foundation, but it's going to help tighten the skin. Marissa, I'm guessing that's not for me. I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I'm getting in on a conversation. All right. So I just added a couple more drops to give me a little more coverage. And that's all. I mean, that's what you can do. If you're like, okay, I need a little bit more. But keep in mind that we still haven't even done the foundation. So you're still going to get coverage with the foundation, but with the peach color corrector or with your Boost It or with your eraser or those products, you don't have to 100% cover it because you're still doing the foundation. Does that make sense? So just kind of gauge it that way. You're like, maybe if you do it, you're like, oh no, I should have added a little more coverage before doing the foundation. Then you'll know moving forward. All right. Now, okay. I have maybe a little bit of the peach color corrector left in there. However, I'm not going to blow it out because it will mix with my foundation. And so I'll just go in, I'm adding my silk to that. Now, if this was a black eyeshadow or something with color, then yes, I would do what we call a blowout, which just means empty out what was in this little bowl here, okay? So now I have my foundation. And I can go in here, get my coverage, making my passes. Oh, Marie said that she almost forgot foundation because she already had good coverage, and that's true. There might be times that, hey, the concealer covered what you need to cover and you're happy with the skin. So that's definitely something, you can kind of play by ear. I'm going to go down my neck as well. So Stacy, I would use the one thing about Luminess and the coverage that you get is when I'm using it for coverage, I usually go in, just cover what I need to cover, kind of blend it a little bit, and then I use the foundation everywhere else. Because with Luminess, you do not have to use the same amount of foundation everywhere. So that's traditional makeup where, if I had to cover this, I would have to put the same amount on everywhere so it's even and, doesn't look splotchy. Whereas Luminess, you can go in, cover what needs to cover, and then blend out the rest with the foundation. So you don't need the same amount everywhere. I don't have, a lot to cover on my forehead, so I don't have to make as many passes or use, any cover up there, which that's what I love. And that's why it, feels like your natural skin. All right, now I'm going to go in with the Click and Play and we have an eye primer that's a cream-based eye primer that I'm just adding with my finger all over the lid. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to take the Optics. Hey, Musette. Musie. So even though I used the Click and Play primer, I'm going in using the Optics, and I'm going to use the burgundy wine color in my crease. And blend. And I'm just blending back and forth. So you don't have to use just Click and Play primer for the Click and Play eyeshadows. You can use it for any one of our eyeshadows. So if you don't use our concealers as the primer, then you can definitely use Click and Play. All right, so I'm going back and forth, just blending out those harsh edges. Oh, yay, Dawn. Do you have green eyes? So blending that out. And then I really love the chromatic that's in here, and I'm just using my finger. I'm going to apply that on the lid. Just right there. And it has like a purpley hue. And remember, if you need to stretch out the inside of your eye, if you have wrinkles and crinkles, look down. And if I want to stretch out this part, I can look down and look this way, and that's going to stretch my eye so I won't have any hiccups. Same thing when you're applying eyeliner. You can look down and stretch it that way, and that will stretch out your eye. So maybe you don't have any hiccups. All right, so now I'm going to apply. This is the one I want. Where's this one? I think I want to do coffee bean because it still has like a burgundy hue to it. Hazel, yeah, that's what mine are too. Kind of, I mean, it is a brown, but it has maybe some red in it. And I'm going to apply this just to the outside corner. And you can get it, like just get it on as far as like get the color that you want on. And then I take a tissue, wipe my brush out, and then I'll use it to blend. But because I want to stick in that corner and not move it too far in, I'm not even picking up the brush. Hey, Cindy. I literally just leave the brush right there. All right. And I am going to use this one as the eyeliner at the bottom. And of course, I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush, but I'm using the top. And just smudging that out. And blending that right there. Okay. So again, you can also bring this in a little more if you wanted to. Again, it depends on whatever look that you're going for. This might be how I wear it to work. And then if I'm going out on the town, I can, make it a little bit more smokier or, do a little bit more to it just to add a little bit of oomph to it. All right. You know what oomph is when you want to add some oomph. All right, so now I'm going in with cut one. Everybody say hi to everybody. Going in and contouring. Robin loves the color. Yeah, really, I like this color too. I feel when I wear so much black, but today I have on just black and gray. That I feel like, you know, that's where I can get some of my color is in my eyeshadow. Kelly spelled it out for me, some oomph. A little bit of that. And then now let's do, I'm going to do the Lion King. The Circle of Life. And the one thing with the shimmers, whether it's the optics or the Lion King, obviously I love the Lion King. I do this. I just poke the brush in because, again, I mean, you hear me say this all the time. Our stuff is so high pigmented that you don't need to dig. You don't need to swipe and dig. I literally just go like this to get it in there. Because honestly, you'll get too much if you dig in there. And then sometimes to kind of blend that together, I'll go over it just with a plain, the brush that I used for contouring, and just kind of blend those two together. So one doesn't stick out, you know, more than the other. All right. So now, of course, what's going on here? Of course, my go-to was, I want to use the Ballet Pink. That's what I use all the time because I just love it. I love it. Maybe we'll use Desert. I think I'm going to use Desert Rose. This is Desert Rose lip stain. A big floofy brush. Yep. Brushes, guys, when you're applying, you know, regular or traditional eyeshadow and things like that, brushes make a big difference. With our lip stains, you can work with them. I'm trying to work quickly. As long as they're still wet. That was almost too close because they're a little drying right now. So I don't want to rub them in anymore because that's going to break up the stain. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Get that edge. You can use a lip liner first with this one, with our stains. Sometimes that helps. But once the stains are on and dry, don't rub your, see if I can put my hair back again. Have to work with that a little bit more. Once they're on and they're not going to go anywhere. And so make sure that you don't rub your lips together because, again, that will break up the stain. And so it's not, you know, it won't stay as long. But what I do is once they are on, I'm trying to put stuff. Okay. Once they are on, I lick my lips and then I'm good to go. Now you can always put a lip topper or something, you know, if you want to. You definitely don't have to, but it will maybe break it up as well. But sometimes I like just a little bit of a shine. It still has that staying power, but not as much as if I let it, you know, just go like this. Does that make sense? All right, guys, there you go. Make sure you share this video, start to finish, airbrush makeup, talking about coverage, talking about eyeshadow. I feel like I have a little something there. Maybe that's okay. Talking about eyeshadow, talking about our click and plays. what you can use with them as far as the eye primers go. Anything and everything. But guys, come back, ask questions. If there's a product you want to see, let me know. I can utilize those in our live chat so you get to see it being done or see how to use it. So definitely do that. All right. All right, guys. I will see you back here at 3. All right. Have a great one, and I will see you soon. All right. Bye for now.